Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Stevie Lynn and this is Food and Thoughts, where I make food and have thoughts. I'm thoughtful. I have something interesting to say. So today we're going to be making Lasagna Verde, and we are taking lots of vegetables and roasting them in order to make a sauce. The recipe will be in the description box. Here I am roasting tomatillos. The garlic cloves go in the cast iron pan still in their husks so they don't burn when we roast them. I'm quartering the onions, chopping up jalapeno, and a good dose of olive oil, and there we go. So while we are waiting for the vegetables to roast, why don't we have a little chat? I was originally going to be making Moroccan pastilla today, which is a sort of chicken pie made with sweet spices, and it's enclosed with sheets and sheets of phyllo dough. It's incredible. And I've never made it before. So I've been researching a lot, just looking at all kinds of different recipes, and there's so many. It can be really complex or it can be pretty easy. Well, as I was researching, I learned that you have to let the phyllo dough thaw for 24 hours so that it's easier to use it. Like, you can thaw it faster, but it will be harder to handle. And given that I'm not very practiced with handling phyllo dough, I decided that it's probably best if I just do everything I can to make it work. Follow all the instructions. So that is why we are having what I call Lasagna Verde tonight. It's more like an enchilada casserole because we're using tortillas, but I'm also using a ricotta mixture inside, so that kind of makes it kind of lasagna-like. So I don't know, what would you call it? I think there's already a Lasagna Verde that exists in Italy, but whatever. Okay, yeah, so I changed course, and that really freaked me out because I already had the script written. I'd already put a lot towards it. That's okay, I'm going to be doing it next week, and when I do it, I will actually be ahead of the game because I already have the script written. But right now, especially last night, I felt like I was a day behind. And that's hard because it's been hard for me to keep up already. So late last night, it was like midnight, I was out sitting on my octopus chair in the woods, listening to the hoots and hows and staring up at the sky, trying to fish thoughts. I caught no thoughts. So I went to bed and I slept really hard because I was very tired. And I dreamt that I was in a city somewhere and I was parked on the side of the street. And I was just waiting there when suddenly 4 very fanciful people crowded themselves into the back of my car. They were dressed in what appeared to me to be fairy costumes, like what kids would wear. Coming from them were like all these veils and streams of gossamer fabric and rainbow colors and veils. And they were just like almost like kite people. I just stared at them. I was just like waiting for them to say something. And they were so giddy and laughing. They almost seemed like they were drunk, and they were very intimate with each other. I mean, not like sexual. They were just, they didn't mind being all over each other, like puppies. And then one of them spoke up and said that they were sky dancers, that they worked for a sky circus, and they needed a ride back to their headquarters. Actually, I complied with their request and took them to their headquarters, which just happened to be just a hangar at the RDU airport. But apparently this hangar existed in another dimension. And you wouldn't know it, because we just drove up to it like it was any hangar. They told me that it was in another dimension. I don't know. Maybe they were lying. I don't know. Inside the hangar, it was like a circus training ground, but kind of like a big top. But that is another story, and we need to make this one short because because the oven alarm is going to go off soon. So to make this story short, by the time the morning light hit my eye, I was dancing in the sky too. And then I woke up and I had my thought. So we put all the roasted vegetables in a skillet, a couple tablespoons of bouillon, the poblanos, and 2 cups of water and the spices, and we just simmer it for a while. Can't forget to add the jalapeños and peel the garlic. And then we add the Greek yogurt for creaminess, blend it all up. Now it's time to prepare our filling. So we're going to be doing spinach. This is frozen spinach. And because it's frozen, I really want to get the water out. I'm just chopping it up really good, chopping up some garlic with it, and I'm going to saute it. And that will get some of the water out of it. A little salt. And just saute it for about 5 minutes. Now we're going to get our cheeses. I have like a half a cup of Chihuahua, half a cup of smoked Gouda, cilantro, parsley, ricotta. So when I make the tortillas, I don't fry them. I actually wrap them in a wet cloth and microwave them for about 2 minutes. And then I just start layering sauce, tortillas. I really get the tortillas in there using my hands, layer the cheese mixture, and then put more tortillas on top of it, put a little bit more cheese mixture, and then I put grated cheese on top of that with some sauce, and we're good to go. Then I realized that getting off schedule, getting off track, just freaked me out. And I became afraid that I wouldn't be able to get anything done, that I wouldn't be able to do a good job because I was off my ritual, and just everything was fucked. And that's when I realized that the problem was that I was afraid. And fear blocks creativity. Fear blocks creativity. And that's why I couldn't come up with my thought. Because even when I was out here in the middle of the night, staring at the stars, trying to find an answer, I was still acting in fear. I was imploring the stars, an APB out to the stars. Get me my thought. And it wasn't gonna work because I was terrified. But then I had that dream where I was in a busy city and I was locked inside traffic. I mean, I don't even know how I got out of that parking space because I was surrounded by traffic in that dream. And then my creativity just entered the back of the car. When it came, I wasn't afraid of it. I wasn't afraid of my creativity. I know this might sound a little abstract, but I wasn't afraid. Like when these weird people got into the back of my car and they said, "Take us to headquarters." I was like, yeah, right on, let's go. So are we gonna try this? Look at this. Right. hot. This is better than usual. This is better than usual. It is really delicious. I put a little extra jalapeno in it than I usually do. I know what I did. Pardon me. That's what I know why I have extra sauce. I usually put another layer in it, and I didn't this time. I just did like 12 tortillas, just like one layer of filling. And it is so much better this way, actually. It's like the ratio is better. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I screwed up, but I was really, I don't know. I've been really frazzled. But this is a beautiful mistake. Really go. You've got to make this. Really. If you enjoyed this video, or if you got anything out of it, please don't forget to hit the like button. It really encourages me, and it really does help tell YouTube that my videos are worthy. And also, what's going on? Is there an Amber Alert? One second.
Has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Moore County, southwestern Harnett County, northeastern Richmond County, west central Cumberland County, northern Hope County until 4:30 p.m. At 3:50 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Aberdeen, 47 miles southwest of Southern Pines, moving 6:30.
Severe thunderstorm warning, but not here. Not yet. All right. Okay. Well, if you want to see more of this food and thoughts, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's down there right next to the notification bell, which will let you know whenever I upload a new video. If you hit that bell, you'll receive a notification that you actually care about. All right, I'll see you in a couple days. Moroccan chicken pie, yeah!